Hello everybody. So a lot of you were requesting on my travel vlog going to the Philippines. So here we go guys. These all happened last April 19th. I know that this is old, but let me share to you what all happened on our way to the Philippines. So let's go. So our flight was 5 p.m. from Minneapolis to San Francisco, but we were planning to leave the house around 12 p.m. So, have a lot of time, especially that this is international flight. We ate out for breakfast, and then after that we watched church because that was Sunday. I did simple makeup, getting ready for, the Philippines. So I wore a jacket because that time it was really cold. Not really, but it was still cold, so I can't live without jacket. I love this jacket because it has two pockets on the side where I can put my cell phone. And these are all our luggages. As you can see, it's really a lot. I mean, we brought everything that Timmy possibly needed. When you have a baby, he is really your priority. That's why we have lots of luggages because we put a lot of things. Like we brought like 4 cans of his formula, especially that it's not available in the Philippines. We arrived at the airport 5 hours before our flights. It was smooth and fast. We checked in right away, and then Timmy was just very good. Then we went to security, and the officer tested Timmy's what we call this, the formula to check if there's something in it. We went to assigned gate, and then we ordered food because we're all hungry because we left the house with empty stomach. Actually, I was the only one eating, and the food recommended by my husband, but I shared it to him because I know that I can't consume all the food because their serving is really big. For a little Filipina, their serving is really perfect for the American people. After eating, I started washing the bottles. Guess what, girl? In the restroom because I don't have or anywhere to wash the bottles. And it's funny because in our house we use sterilizer and everything, and then we came to the airport just washing it to the restroom, but I made sure that it's clean. I brought a lot of stuff. I had no choice, otherwise I didn't have anything to use for Timmy. I asked my husband to buy water, hot water, so he did, and the staff asked 35 cents for 500 ml, and so my husband decided to buy something worth of almost $6 so that he could pay a bigger amount, and decided to give him $8 tip because he said that staff was kind. So syempre nagyaw-yang ang babae kay hot water lang ang gipapalit, pero ang nabayaran $14 katungod kay sobraan kabuutan jay. 30 minutes before our first flight, my husband folded the car seat / stroller. We checked them in for free for as long as it is FAA approved. And then my husband changed Timmy's diaper to make sure that Timmy will not be fussy inside the airplane because of the wet diapers. Every time that we changed his diaper inside the restroom, he would always cry because of that, noise of when flushing the toilet. Then our first flight was delayed, so we went for a walk just inside the airport, of course, and they're very close to our gate. We were all excited to go back home, especially that we're bringing Timmy. This would be Timmy's first flight, and it was funny because it was his first flight and it's international already. Didn't know what's gonna happen, but we're just very positive that Timmy will be good. Of all our flights, Timmy's doctor said that we have to feed Timmy during takeoff. During takeoffs and turbulences and landing, you have to, of course, fasten your seatbelt and then put your baby on your lap. So we were flying at 6 p.m. So I really, really, really thought that he's just gonna sleep the entire flight, but I was really wrong because he was being fussy. He wanted to stand. He always cried. We kept giving him food. Then he would only took 30 minutes nap and then up again and cried and stayed up for 2 hours. And then this time someone brought a service dog on the plane, and the dog pooped like a lot and many times, and so there's a lot of Then we were sitting next to them, so baho kaayo, Ginoo ko. I don't know why they didn't put diapers on that dog. Anyways, this is our tablet where we were able to monitor where we were. I haven't seen this in the Philippines, and I think this is only for long flights. You can also watch movies. 30 minutes after takeoff, they serve us snacks. For domestic flight, they didn't serve us meal because it was just 4 hours. Then from Minneapolis to San Francisco, I purchased a Wi-Fi because I thought that I would be able to use that, but I was wrong. Because Timmy always wants his mommy. And then finally, after 4 hours, we already arrived at San Francisco Airport. Nakakaloka girl, ang laki ng kanilang airport. So we had to go to our boarding gate and took us 20 minutes, but we didn't worry anything about moving or transferring to different places because we had 4 hours layover, and the reason why we chose the 4 hours is because we know that there's a lot of unexpected situations gonna happen, like delays. We just want to take our time, prepare for the next trip or for the next flight, and then, taking care of Timmy, feeding him, changing him, and then if we need coffee, if we're hungry, we're able to eat. We stopped here to get water. They have cold water, hot water, warm water. This is what I saw when we arrived at our boarding gate number. I saw a lot of Filipinos here in California. Then we sat here. And gisonggo ko, girl, gisonggo ko. Like a lot of blood came out from my nose. So hubby got me a toilet paper from the restroom. I prayed to God, kiintawo na pa mi 14 hours nga flight plus madto pa mig Bohol. So God answered my prayers. We prepared Timmy's feeding bottles. We put milk on that so that when Timmy is hungry, we will just put hot water and warm water on his feeding bottles. Usa ni sa akong pagpasalamat sa Ginoo nga akong habi di lang jud magtan-aw nako no nga pasagdaan ra ko kun dili mutabang gyud na siya, dili lang gyud na siya mag tanaw-tanaw din ha, kundi mutabang gyud na siya sa mga dapat tabangonon, and grabe na siya ka-observant, like kung unsay feeling niya, unsay need na mo iyaha jud ng pangitagbang maagi para mo-provide. This time I was not in the mood because I'm thinking how hard would it be for flying 14 hours with the boy, especially that it's actually, who loves flying for that long? Especially that it was Timmy's first time flying. I didn't realize ba na kung lisod sa amua, mas lisod sa bata. Despite our challenging situation, God sent us people who would help us out on taking care of Timmy, especially on our flight to Manila. Sometimes when Timmy was crying, they would go to our seat and offered help. Next to our seats, there was a sweet couple who also offered help. How blessed we were that someone or strangers who offered help. Ang bait talaga ng mga Filipinos. It was a little bit hard trip, but I realized that don't let parenthood stops you.
Timmy did
doing
it.
Things.
We made it to the Philippines.
Walay kabutangan ang kalipay. Maski kakuyapon ko tong sa kapoy, pero laban! After getting all our luggages, we traveled from Terminal 3 to Terminal 2 for our flight going to Bohol.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Same in your country?
Yes.
But medyo mas mura pa po doon kaysa dito.
We paid $50 to get to Terminal 1 fast because we only had 2 hours layover.
So much.
Thank you.
Timmy was so tired but didn't do anything because we still have flights to Bohol. We are so proud of you, Timmy. After checking in, we went to Mabuhay Lounge to relax and of course to eat.
I really miss our Riscaldo. Welcome to Bohol, Philippines. Oh, Dada is here. Dada is.
Parang masold pa ng... Hello, Timmy! Oo, din naman kanawa. Nag-video call kayo. Nagtanaw. My hair is so short.
Yeah.
Bad. That's why I cannot cut my hair.
Yeah.
Who's that? Lula?
She home them?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Adi ka tubang. Di ka mo tubang ni Lolo. Di tubang Lolo. Tubang ni Lolo.
Ay. Ganito sa kainit.
Perting mga lingawang, mga puhan.
It's called...
Ilang na isa ni Lolo. Ali lagi.
Maybe.
Kami na kayo.
We left US on April 19th and we arrived in Bohol April 21st. Thank you so much, Lord. All glory belongs to you alone. Thank you everybody for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.